Hello everyone. In this presentation, we will introduce the structure of our project, the key objectives behind creating our websites, and the collaborative process that helped us to complete it. So each member of our group will present their individual role, explain their contribution to the project, and share the insights they gained during the work. So our goal is to show how teamwork, research, and creative thinking came together to produce a coherent and meaningful final project. So my name is Firuza, and I was the coordinator of this project. Here also Malika, Afzal, Nigina, Sabrina, Zarnigor, Leila, Firuza, and Filiz. So I will start with my part. As I said, I was the lead project coordinator and content supervisor. So my responsibility was to organize the teamwork flow and keep us on track. When we divided the project into stages like research, writing, and website design, I assigned tasks based on each member's strengths and supported them with challenges that came up. This helped us to maintain our pace and improved our communication. I also supervised the website content, so I reviewed all texts to ensure that we have the consistent style and clear focus on culinary tourism and national identity. For example, I connected sections about the Uzbek dishes and cultural traditions so the reader could understand both the recipe and cultural meaning. So finally, I can say that I worked on the structure and the presentation. We made sure that website was easy to navigate, logically organized, and visually consistent.
I would like to continue this presentation. My role in this project was to research the historical development of our chosen culinary tradition. I focused on understanding how the dish changed over time and what cultural or historical events influenced its evolution. To do this, I reviewed academic articles, books, and reliable online sources. I studied where tradition started, how it grew, and how it became part of national identity. I also look at the meaning behind these historical changes and how they shape people's attitude toward the dish today. This historical background helped our team show that food is not just something people eat, it carries memory, heritage, and cultural importance. My research gave depth to this project and helped explain why this tradition matters in the context of culinary tourism. And my teammate will continue this presentation.
Hello everyone, my name is Afzal and I will continue with my part, presenting my role in this project. So my role in this project was to be the writer and the concept. I was responsible for shaping the main idea and developing the narrative of our website presentation. Also, I collected the information from all team members and turned it into clear and coherent text. And I organized the sections. I created the flow ideas and made sure the content explained the connection between culinary tourism and the national identity in simple and understandable way. On the another hand, another part of my role, I was setting the tone of my project, making sure the message was consistent and meaningful. And additionally, my goal was to create a strong and cohesive story that brings all our research together and helps the audience understand the cultural value of our chosen culinary tradition. So, my group mates will continue with the part. Thank you.
So, hello everyone, my name is Nigina, and in this project, I was a context researcher. I studied the cultural, social, and geographical background of our topic. Also, I researched how factors like environment, lifestyle, and customs and different modern influences shape it like culinary tourism and its about its meaning today. Also, I look at how the different dishes and recipes function in everyday life, how people interact with them now, and how it appears in tourism. Also, I also connected traditions to identity, community, and the cultural environment around it. So my research was useful to demonstrate that culinary is not only historical but also something alive and developing. It continues to reflect that culture and values of the people who created. Overall, I think my role was to provide a broader understanding of the traditions and show why they remains important today and broader the topic itself. So my colleague will continue.
Hello everyone, my name is Hanigor and my part is about multimedia and visual strategy designer. Well, my role in project is, as I mentioned, like visual strategy designer. I focused on creating the visual part of the website and presentation to make the content more engaging and easy to follow. I choose images, organized the layout, and created the visual elements that supported our story. I worked on I worked to connect the visuals with the text in a way that helps with the audience understand the ideas more clearly. My design choices were meant to reflect the culture atmosphere of our topic and enhance the storytelling. Overall, my goal was to make the project not only informative but also visual appealing and professional. And my colleague will continue.
So, in our project, I worked as a comparative researcher. My job was to explore food traditions from different countries and compare them with their own. I looked at how other cultures cook, present their dishes, and how stories their food tells about their national identity. So, by making these comparisons, I wanted to show what makes our cuisine unique, but also how food connects people around the world. It was interesting to see how dishes from different countries can reflect history, emotions, and feeling of belonging. From this research, I learned that food is not just something we eat, it's a form of communication. In culinary tourism, this language of food helps people understand each other better and appreciate the beauty of every culture.
Hello, I'm Layla, and my role in this project was perspective strategist and argument developer. My job was to take all of our research and turn it into a clear argument that connects food, identity, and power. As a strategist, I made sure our project wasn't just about describing food, but about explaining what it means, and I focused on three things mainly. First, I chose the key idea we used, like food waste, globalization, power, history, and so on. So they helped us to see food not only as culture, but also as something shaped by inequality and authority. And also, I connected our findings into one clear story. We showed that food acts like a cultural text that often reflects power and that ethical participation can turn tourism into empowerment. Moreover, I thought about possible criticisms like the idea that culinary tourism just commodifies culture. But we agreed these risks exist, and we argued that with fair pay, consent, and community-led storytelling, tourism can actually highlight diverse voices. In short, my role was to sharpen our collective voice and to highlight that culinary tourism is a powerful way of telling cultural stories, and it and I highlighted its impact that it depends on who controls the narrative. So by developing this project, I helped our team move from research findings to a strong vision for the future. Thank you. My group mates will continue.
Hello everyone, my name is Feruza, and as the media outreach lead, my responsibility was to study how our culinary tradition is presented in media and tourism platforms. I researched trends on social media, tourism websites, and digital content to understand how food is used to represent culture to a global audience. I analyzed communication styles, audience engagement, and how culinary traditions are promoted online. With this information, I suggested ways our project could appeal to different audiences and fit into modern digital storytelling. Overall, my role helped us understand how culinary identity spreads through media and how our project could connect with today's digital environment.
So my role was the project was the quality assurance and academic standards manager, and I checked all the content created by the team to make sure that it was accurate, clear, and met academic standards. I also reviewed the texts and verified the information, and also ensured the proper structure and logical flow. Also, I looked at the website layout, the consistency of the style, and overall presentation quality. And my responsibility was to make sure that final project was polished, corrected, and professional. Overall, I ensured that everything was we presented, both the website and the presentation, met high academic quality and looked coherent and reliable.
So in conclusion, I would like to say that, of course, as a team, we had many challenges during our project, and one of them was coordinating people with the different working styles and schedules. To address this problem, I introduced short check-ins every day and shared this checklist with my group mates. So this made our progress transparent and helped us to adjust quickly when delays appeared. So in conclusion, I would like to say that this project was unique and gave us a lot of opportunities to understand how the food connected to the tourism and how this topic we can amplify in our daily life. So thank you so much for your attention.